Real Talk with Adoniyah 720. Shalom, Israel. Welcome to Real Talk with Adoniyah 720. Anyhow, we're going to break down a few scriptures real quick. When Israel got exiled because of adultery. We'll be reading from the Hebrew English interlinear. We're going to do verses. We're going to do 2 Kings chapter 17, verses 7 through 17. And this occurred because the people of Israel had sinned against Yahweh the Elohim, whom had brought them out of the land of Egypt from under the hand of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and had feared other Elohims, and walked in the customs of the nations whom Yahweh drove out before the people of Israel, and in the customs that the kings of Israel had practiced. And the people of Israel did secretly against Yahweh the Elohim, things that were not right in his sight. They built for themselves high places in all their towns, from watchtower to fortified cities. They set up for themselves pillars and asherim of every high hill and under every green tree. And there they made offerings on all the high places, as the nations did whom Yahweh carried away before them. And they did wicked things, provoking Yahweh to anger, and they served idols, in which Yahweh had said to them, "You shall not do this." Yet Yahweh warned Israel and Judah by every prophet and every seer, saying, "Turn from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes, in accordance with all the law. And I command your fathers, and I sent you by my servants the prophets." But they would not listen, but were stubborn, as the fathers had been, who did not believe in Yahweh their Elohim. They despised his statutes and his covenants that he made with their fathers, and the warnings that he had gave them. They went after false idols and became false, and they followed all nations that were around them, concerning whom the Elohim Yahweh had commanded them that they should not do like unto them. And they abandoned all the commandments of Yahweh the Elohim, and made themselves metal images of 2 calves. And they made an Asherah, and worshiped all the host of heaven, and served Baal. And they burned their sons and their daughters as offerings, used divination and omens, and sold themselves to do evil in the sight of Yahweh, provoking him to anger. As you see in the story of 2 Kings chapter 17, verses 7 through 17, when Israel got exiled because of idolatry, you can see that's talking about a certain type of people. I'm not even going to get a name, no reverence. I'm not even going to say the name, but it talks about a certain type of people. Elohim Yahweh made a distinct command and said, "Don't have no other gods before me." Clearly, these certain type of people, as we're speaking on, don't understand scripture, understand law at all. And so we're going to jump down to verse 20 of chapter 17 of 2 Kings. And it say, "And Yahweh rejected all of the descendants of Israel and afflicted them, and gave them into the hands of the plunderers, until he had cast them out of his sight." Like the Tanakh version of Proverbs 11:7, "At death the hopes of a wicked man are doomed, and the ambition of evil men comes to nothing."